Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode. Today we are going to be doing a mod review. On what mod you may ask? Well, as you can tell there's a lot of mods going on here. So I'm just going to be doing on one singular mod, and let's get rid of this standard Minecraft music. Oh dear. Ron. Jukebox. Music. There we go. That's right, that's the wrong one. Risk. This. Disc. Jesus, one. Goof. Get out. There we go. That's what I wanted. So today we are going to be reviewing the Applied Energistics ME storage unit, which is this over here. So first, you're going to need to know the ores and what you're looking for. So the ores that you're going to be looking for are going to be these over here. So you have your Certus quartz, which is this ore right here. So when you pick it up, it'll look like that. And then, sorry about the lag, then you're going to have your charged Certus quartz, which is going to look like this when dropped. Has a little bit of a static effect to it. And there's also a nice textural difference. And then the last thing you're going to need is this, right here. Just skystone that is harvested from meteorites. So what we're going to do is we're going to mine up all this ore. And by the way, I'm using a pretty good pickaxe. This is from Tinker's Construct. Alright. So now we have all of these. So, first machine you're going to have to make is this right here. It is the quartz grindstone, and I was wondering where that went. Ignore that right now. So this is what we're going to have in the end, is this massive storage system like this. That in there, and then put that in there. Okay. So that's our goal, is to make this thing. And ignore this is a completely different mod, I just have it here because it's nice to have. So, first machine we're going to have to make is this right here, the quartz grindstone. So to make that, it is a wooden gear, which is made with 4 sticks, like this. And then you need 3 stone, 2 cobblestone, and 3 Certus quartz. That will get you your quartz grindstone, as you can see here. And then you would need your wooden crank, which is this thing on top of it, and then you just place that down and pop that, shift and pop that on there. And then, so you'll see where this is useful later. So what we have here, the next machine you're going to make is this thing, the inscriber. To make that, you're going to need this, this, and this. So you need to toss out one of those, and one of those. I think. Give it some time. By the way, this is a mod called JEI. Lux. Drop 1 charged Certus quartz, 1 nether quartz, and 1 redstone dust into a puddle. Oh. Into a puddle. That's the reason I have a puddle of water over here. Aha! And you see there? We got flux crystals. So what these flux crystals are used for is in here with 5 iron, 2 sticky pistons, and the music's out. Oh, that is going to annoy me. Hold on, let me just get this music sorted. Alright, that's fixed. Sorry about that. I just like having that music going on in the background. So we want to place one of these here, and we get that in Scrabble. So, boom, in Scrabble. Looks like that. And that's all you need for the Inscribable. Now what's the Inscribable used for, you may ask? Well, it's time to begin crafting these, starting with the most important thing, which is this right here. The, oh dear, what is it called? The ME controller. So to make the ME controller, you are going to, so as we can see here, you need a skystone block, which is made by smelting the skystone. So take that skystone. By the way, the skystone is found at meteorites. So if you want, you can make a meteorite compass, which is made like this. And you need charred Certus quartz. And that will direct you to a meteorite. I don't have any of this wood because this wood was made before I installed Applied Energistics. So if we put that in our furnace, go over here, and we get out some coal, smelt that up, and while that's smelting, you'll notice that we need, yet again, more, we need pure flux crystal. Oh. To make that, we need flux seeds, which is flux dust and sand. Take that, take the flux crystal, and we grind it up, like so. Also, does this require... no. So we need to go get some sand. Grab the sand. So we have the sand, and we can just put sand in that, and see, we got that, but now we need another one. So pretty much you're just gonna have to make a bit of this, and then this, you toss it in here, and don't worry, oh, you don't toss the pickaxe in there, toss that in there. Don't worry, it does not despawn, just don't know how long it takes to grow. So yeah, whoops. Yeah, this is a very unprepared video. Okay, so after some time of this being in here, I'll let this grow over the course of the video. You are eventually going to get this right here, which is pure flux. So we need 4 of this, and once we have the 4 of that, so this will eventually grow to be 2. So once we have the 4 of that, let's put that in our crafting stations, so much as we have so far. So as you see, we need this here. Oh, and that. We'll get to that in a second. So first, you're going to need that, and that, like that. And then that skystone we were smelting earlier. You're going to want to put that, like that, and that. Now, what's the last component that we needed? Oh, this engineering processor. So what we're going to need is a printed engineering circuit and printed silicon. So, the reason you're going to need those meteorites is because if we open up the shulker box, you're going to need these. These are at the center of the meteorites. So, first one we are going to make is going to require that and a diamond. But the other one we're going to make is going to require a silicon press and Certus quartz. What we need to do with the Certus quartz is we need to grind it. So if we grind it, then turn it into silicon by cooking it. So that'll cook its way up. And then, if we take our Inscribable, put that in there, plus the silicon. Wait, hold on. I'm forgetting things. Where'd it go? Oh, it does go down. Oh dear. Inscribe a silicon press. Inscribe a silicon press. I don't know why this isn't going. Hello? I don't think it needs power. Does it? Hold on. It's not even that. Let's go back into engineering. Hold on one sec. Slash game mode C. Oh, so you do need RF. I'll cover that in another video on how to produce RF. Yeah. That's I forgot you need that. Slash game. Let's go back into survival. Okay. So now both these are done. And don't worry, it only takes up one thingy. So now we have both these presses back, and then what we're going to need to do is we need to grab out some redstone, which is located in here. Let's grab just like 2 redstone now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this, and we are going to combine. So we're going to put that there, plus that and that. And that should equal us our processor that we need. There we go. And now we have a processor made. You can then make an AE controller. So let's go ahead and place this down here. And these are still clicking their way up. Okay. So see, you got the AE controller, and this here is a creative energy cell. That's just because I need to supply RF to this somehow. And I'll cover that in another video, but if you need RF, download Actually Editions, Immersive Engineering, pretty much any mod that has tech inside of it will have some sort of RF producing power. Okay. So next up, what we are going to need to do is we are going to need to make this here. And what this is missed, so we need 2 of those engineering processors, as you saw earlier, which we made. You are also going to need these, which are glass cables. And how you make these are 2 flux crystals plus a quartz fiber. Now how do you make a quartz fiber, you may ask? Well, the quartz fiber is made like this. So I'm going to grab out those quartz fibers. And then we are going to grab out ourselves 2 of these flux crystals. And we are going to make, so as you can see, 1, 2, and then make them like so. So you're going to need these. Alright? And you're going to put those like that and like that. And I'll keep these extra ones around. You're going to need them. So we're going to place that there. Alright, see how that is? Now, what we're going to need is to make that energy bank, which is... which one is it? It's this one right here. So you need to make an energy cell. I'm going to be using the creative energy cell, but this is how you make the energy cell, which is made with quartz glass, and quartz glass is made like this here. So next up, what we're going to need to make are the ME terminal and the ME crafting terminal. So this one just allows you to dump items in here. For example, let's say I just went and dumped all of this in here, like that. Boom. So what you need is, I'm just going to re-grab out this. So how we make those is first we are going to need the first things first. You need the ME terminal, which is made with an annihilation core and a formation core and a logic processor. So to make this, you need a logic processor and nether quartz. So to make that, you're going to need let's go back over here. Yeah, to make that, you need these annihilation cores, which are made with nether quartz, dust, and a new thing which we haven't seen yet. So let's cover that. That one right here is this and this. So take the inscriber logic plate. So no, wrong one. So you see, we need this logic processor. What that is that's the logic circuit plus the silicon. So we're going to need more ground. We're going to need more ground Certus quartz. Grab some more Certus quartz like that. Let's go here. Let's dump it in a nail. Just grind it. So as you can see, we can get ourselves some more silicon here. Let's cook that silicon. And I'll bring you back in once that silicon is done. And by the way, this is just this and this. And once this is done. Alright, that silicon is all done. And all you need here is just one redstone. And this will be making its nice little introduction to us. And now we have the logic processor. So once you get the logic processor, you will use that in the crafting of course this, but you also need to use it in both the crafting of this here, the annihilation core, and the formation core, which are made like this, one using Certus quartz and the other one using nether quartz. Remember that. So now that we have these three components here, you are going to need to make a aluminum plate, which is made like this, which is 3 quartz glass, 2 glowstone dust, 1 redstone, and 1 iron ingot. So as you can tell, this is rather kind of late into the game. Yeah, these are only 2% done. Those will take a long time to do, even with the growth poster over there. I may also be using the growth poster wrong. I don't know. I'm new to this mod. But I'm sure you'll be able to see it in Age of Engineering. If you want me to do that series, comment down below. So now we got that. We got the terminal. We got this, the ME terminal. So how do we connect the ME terminal, you may ask? Well, you want to grab yourself out these cables, and we're just going to go pop, pop. Let's put the ME terminal there. So now we have access to this, but it's not on yet. So now we have the ME terminal, and then you're going to have to craft yourself another ME terminal, just like this one, to make the crafting terminal. Which I don't think I have a crafting terminal recipe in here. But the crafting terminal is a crafting table. This the calculation processor, which I will show you real quick. To make that, you are going to need pure Certus quartz, and you throw that in an inscriber, and then you're going to yet again need silicon, and then you're going to need another redstone. Oops, another redstone. And as you can see here, if we put that there, and we take that, we put that in here, this will make up a nice little processor there. Then all we need is a crafting table and the ME terminal. So grab the ME terminal off here and put that back in. If we take 4 of that, alright, and then we have this done. So you can take the option of making an ME terminal and then keeping it, or you could just craft it straight into a crafting terminal. I would recommend crafting the crafting terminal as soon as possible because you can still dump stuff in here. As you can see here. So let's say, so you see we have this quartz here. We can just toss it in there. Also, speaking of that, I could probably put this quartz. No, not that. Quartz and compactor door. Okay. And then, okay, so we have that. Now you have the base of that. Now, what we need to do is we need to make, of course, the power core. So, you can power that. So, you craft this, and then you need to supply it with power. So, you need to find some way of supplying this with RF power. But for right now, I'm using the creative energy thing. So now, we have access to this, and we can dump all of our unscribable stuff. And you see, I can't put anything in here. Why can't I put anything in there? Well, if you look over here, I will explain the answer to that. So what we have here are some new crafting recipes. Ooh, it's thunder and lightning. So what... I really forgot what this is here. So what we need to do is we need to make some crafting. I really forgot what this is. Well, now we need to make stuff for crafting. And to make all this crafting stuff, to make it, we need a ME storage housing. Plus, so the ME storage housing, which probably crafted that too quick, is made like this. So 2 quartz glass, 3 redstone, and 3 iron ingots equals that. And then this, and then you have a 1K ME storage component, which is made with a logic processor, Certus quartz, and redstone. So we're going to grab that out, combine this and this, and we get 1K ME storage drives. So as you can see, I have 2 of them here. Then, let's say you want more storage. Well, what you're going to need is to make this here, which is a 4K storage component. That needs a calculation processor, which we showed you earlier. That's the pure quartz, pure Certus quartz. You need 4 redstone and 3 1K ME storage drives. So this is going to be a bit of a grind, plus quartz glass. And now I get you that, and then you just put that in the middle of a 4 of a just your normal crafting recipe for the for this. So then make it 4K ME storage cell. Now I gotta be honest with you, I completely forgot what this one is here. Oh, that's just a capacitor. That's just one of these, so yeah, if you didn't know, that's the recipe for this. Yeah, so that's just the recipe for that. So if we go over here and put these storage drives in here like that, you can see those are green now, and look what we can do now. We can put all of this stuff in here. So, that right there is how you build an ME storage system. Now, all you need is, so of course this here would be quite a bit of a grind, because this just would take a while to make. So let's say I were to take this like this, that. Put that there, dig that, put that there, throw these in there, let's grab one of the creative thingies. What I'm thinking is happening here is that, so if you put on the growth parcel, these should be growing, so these are only 3%, so that'll take a long time to go. And of course these here are the aluminum panels. So I hope this video was a pretty good explanation. I know it may be a little bit really unorganized, but I hope that was a really good not really good, but I hope that was a decent explanation on how to use this mod, or this mod pack, or the mod AE2, or Applied Energistics 2. This mod I am using in 1.12, and if you want to know the entire list of mods I am using in this ward, I will explain all that in another video. But that is going to be the end of this episode, and on that note, I wish you all goodbye.